The playoffs are here, and you can predict the action all the way to the finals with FanDuel Predicts. Predict the spread, the total points, and even the game-winning moments that make the playoffs. Sign up and get a $25 bonus with FanDuel Predicts.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant. 18-plus bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with their consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at FanDuel.com/predicts/bonus-offer-terms.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Let's go to Joe Concha, see what he thinks.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, one of the things that you and I were talking about earlier, and this is wild, with Joe Scarborough, we were talking about what's going on at the New Jersey detention center, the ICE detention center. You got the worst of the worst there, and you've got the mainstream media coming out. Joe Scarborough called it an internment camp?
Yeah, that sounds very Nazi-ish to me, doesn't it? And then that's the thing. I mean, Scarborough, remember, guys, he was a Republican. He had a show called Scarborough Country on MSNBC. I used to go on like 20-something years ago, and he seemed like a pretty normal mainstream guy, but now it's all about how do I get that next contract from MS now by saying the most provocative things possible that are completely reckless, irresponsible, and to call it an internment camp? No, these are, as you said, these are criminals that have been detained, that are in the country illegally, and now will be deported. It's not internment, and the fact that he's saying that, well, that's what leads to the types of stuff where we see ICE agents getting shot at or attacked, or President Trump assassination attempts over and over again because of that sort of rhetoric, guys.
Yeah, it is. And then you have an update on Kathy Hochul versus Trump and the Knicks.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, she's interviewed today, and obviously the Knicks going to the finals, first time since '99. A lot of people are excited. So Trump is a huge Knicks fan. He used to be at Madison Square Garden all the time. And obviously Hochul, since she's the governor of New York, has to pretend that she's a Knicks fan. So she was asked by a reporter, like, hey, what's your message for Donald Trump when he's a big Knicks fan? You're a Knicks fan. Are you guys going to come together? And she says, well, I'd love for him to name the starting five from the 1993 New York Knicks championship team. Only problem is the Knicks didn't win a championship in '93. They were knocked out by Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals, and she was about 20 years off on that one. So I just found that to be the greatest thing ever, because clearly this is somebody who's pandering and trying to take a shot at Trump instead of saying, yeah, we're all want the Knicks to win, and the president and I are together on this one. You can't even do that in this situation.
Yeah, you got to get your sports straight, right? What do you think, Rudy Washington?
Oh, definitely. I mean, who was it? Willis Reed, I think, was the center.
Yeah, what do you think, Joe?
73. Yeah. Will Reed was the center, and he famously came out and he was limping and won that game. And again, but that was.
Well, we make a statement. She didn't know what she was talking about.
And you know what? It's part of this whole like sort of Trump derangement syndrome. It's like he was so happy about the Knicks because he said, "Oh, I love that the Knicks they're going off to the playoffs." He might even come to a game at Madison Square Garden, and yet Democrats won't even say, "Oh, well, how beautiful, how great that he's cheering on the Knicks," right, Joe? I mean, this is just part of Trump derangement syndrome.
Joe, I'm trying to reach back. Was that Bill Bradley, Walt Frazier, Dick Barnett?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That was a good team. Yeah, that was a
good team.
That was an amazing team.
His team was a great team. Don't get me wrong. It was a great team, but
they weren't the big.
Went against Michael Jordan. No, it was Michael Jordan, right? He didn't get through. No one did. So, yeah, they lost in 6, and that was Ewing, and that was John Starks, and they fell a little short, but don't try to take a shot at Trump and have zero idea what you're talking about, Kathy Hochul. So that thing's gone viral. Millions of people have seen it, and it's just the greatest thing ever. I'm playing it on my show over and over again tonight, and we're going to love it.
It is great. And by the way, Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, it's sort of this whole like anything Trump does, it can't be right. Even on the war on Iran, it can't be. It's good. It's bad. Anything Trump is for. You see it in Congress.
We see it all the time. In fact, I'm unfortunately also too seeing it with the programming of younger people. Remember, he said, don't take Tylenol. It can cause autism with children. And you had pregnant women chugging Tylenol. So I don't think, people unfortunately suffer from Trump derangement syndrome. And I think that that's very alive and well. But in Congress, what we're finding is it's so hard, even on the peace deals that he's been able to negotiate, for these people to actually congratulate him. Everything to them is obstruct. They've literally said it out loud that if they maintain or they take the House and the Senate in the midterms, that they'll ultimately just launch impeachment after impeachment and investigation. And so, unfortunately, that's kind of the card that we've been dealt. So don't sit out the midterms. Show up and vote.
Yeah, great point. And John, the midterms, the stakes couldn't be higher, to your point, too, because they've already said what their plan is.
Yeah, exactly. And look, TDS is a very tough thing, you know. I mean, if you suffer from TDS more than 4 hours, it's like me with Viagra, but different in terms of, you know, if you suffer from TDS for more than 4 hours, don't see a doctor, see your shrink, because you got a real problem.
Joe, that's a lot of information.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't take any Viagra while coaching the baseball team. And what do we all stand for?
Truth, justice, and the American way.